Senators on recent foreign trips to undergo COVID-19 test. The Senate leadership has directed senators who recently returned from an official trip from Europe to go for coronavirus test immediately. Members of the Senate Committee on Petroleum Resources Upstream returned to Nigeria this week from a three-day international training program organized by Skills and Career Support Center in London. The program started on March 13th and ended on Sunday, March 15th. Addressing journalists in Abuja after plenary of Thursday, the Senate spokesperson, Senator Godiya Akwashike, said the affected senators had been asked to go for text. He said Senate President urged those that just returned from foreign trip to do the text from tomorrow because as leaders we should show examples to others. Akwashike said the leadership of the Senate would meet with the President Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired if he failed to address Nigerians on the issue of coronavirus. He said, I want to believe that in the next 1 week, if he didn't address the nation, the leadership of the Senate will engage the executive arm of government because it is a serious issue. I want to ask for a little patience with the president to address the nation. He said some senators during the closed session advocated the immediate closure of the National Assembly and the suspension of plenary, but that the Senate president said it would be a hasty action. Earlier at plenary, Lawan announced the decision of the Senate to suspend public hearings and restrict access to its chamber over coronavirus. Lawan said the Senate resolved to suspend all public hearings till further notice as a result of COVID-19. In addition, the Senate gallery will remain closed to the public till further notice, including excursions from schools and organizations from Tuesday 24th of March 2020, Lawan said. Meanwhile, the presidency rose in defense of Buhari's alleged silence on the coronavirus, especially his failure to address the nation like other world leaders had done. The presidency said his silence did not mean complacency, as he had activated all relevant government agencies to respond adequately to the pandemic. His media aide, Mr. Garba Shehu, in a statement said to prevent the spread of cases imported into Nigeria, the president has already ordered the restriction of travel from 13 countries, each with more than 1,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19. Government has also suspended visas issued to nationals of these countries. The presidency insisted that the regime was on top of the situation, using all means available, including government-owned media, to sensitize Nigerians on measures taken to caution the effects of coronavirus. The presidency stated the president instructed the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation to reduce the pump price of fuel. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a crash in the global price of crude oil, and the president decided that every Nigerian should benefit from this. Subsequently, the NNPC announced a 20 naira deduction on the pump price of fuel has now been reduced from 145 naira per liter to 125 naira per liter. The CBN on Monday announced a credit relief of 1.1 trillion naira to businesses affected by the pandemic. The bank has also established a facility for household, small and medium enterprises and announced a reduction of interest rates for loans for 9% to 5%. Wow, this is serious. Senators on recent foreign trips to undergo COVID-19 test. Wow, this is getting serious. Well, it is a very welcome idea, welcome development. Everyone who has traveled out of the country and coming in to the country needs to be tested, because we need to be very careful so that this does not spread all over. Now, since they are coming out of the country, they need to be texted. This country needs to be secured. Wow, thank God for the kind of leaders we have and the subordinates that are, working tirelessly to make sure everything works for good. Yeah, and I will appreciate the Senate president for this development. Yes, they have been able to put all hands on deck to make sure there is safety in the country, and this is a very great one, and we pray for more success of this pandemic disease has almost covered the whole world. Everybody's talking about it, and every nation, every leader needs to represent and make sure this does not spread all over. Yes, it's a very welcomed development. I will say a very big thank you to the Senate. Well, I would like to hear your take on this, and remember to subscribe, like, share for more updates. Thanks and God bless.